day traders from across the globe, and welcome to the 955th installment of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar Carboni, and that would be me. Traders, hello. 958 videos. Did I say 955th? Because that's what it sounded like I said. This is the 958th video in a series of videos that are geared to help teach you the art of technical analysis and then how to apply that art going forward on trading markets. Traders, I am here to teach you the tips, tricks, and techniques that I learned down on the trading floors where I spent most of my adult life. Before we get going, let me just reiterate that futures trading can be extremely risky, can cause substantial financial loss, and is not suitable for all trading accounts. If you do not have risk capital to lose, if you do not recognize that a stop is your best friend, you should get up and run because you're not suitable to be a trader. But for you traders that put your stops in and put your stops in first and understand the risks, let's get rocking and rolling because here we go. Okay, this video is being filmed on Monday Night for Trading, Tuesday, December 11, 2012. Right off the bat, green Omni on the board, and we're going to clap for that green Omni. Rock and roll, another green Omni. What does it stand for? We expect more follow through to the upside in the ES. We like the Dax, the ES, the Russell, the Dow. We like the package. We expect some follow through on Tuesday. Then we look at the Dow Jones and the Russell and we see that they absolutely agree, and the Russell is one of our big leaders. They agree with some more upside potential for trading on Tuesday. The DAX in Europe is looking better and better by the day. The DAX has put in new yearly highs. The DAX has broken out on a weekly chart. The DAX looks good. The market almost always leads the economy. So obviously, they're starting to get a little bit better over there in Europe. And you know what? We're hearing that Greece is calming down a little bit and Italy's calming down a little bit, and that Europe itself is starting to slowly see a little bit of change. So, rock and roll Europe. It's about time you guys get on the bandwagon and come along with us in our economic recovery. Then we look at something like soybeans, and even though there's a report coming out tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m. in the soybeans, a big crop report, we think no matter what the report shows, that's a sell and soybeans need to continue lower, and I will show you why. Traders, I have a site, livewithoscar.com, where I have a chat room that I would like you to come on down to, where I put out specific trade recommendations, where to buy, where to sell. It's extremely important where to place your stops and always put them in first. And then, of course, if we get blessed, where to take your profit. We give out direct signals at livewithoscar.com. Don't trade alone. Come to our free trading room and grab a membership. It is livewithoscar.com. Allow me to teach you the art of technical analysis live in my trading room. All right, so I'm going to show you some charts now. I think this series of charts should convince you that yes, it looks like more follow-through comes in the ES tomorrow or Tuesday. And yes, the DAX and Europe is starting to look better. With no further ado, let's go look at some charts. Okay, traders, the Dow Jones Industrial Average Daily Bar chart is before your eyes. Look at this really nice channel, well-defined, parallel channel, hitting a lot of support and resistance levels. We're right in the middle of that channel, and it looks like you want to move higher. Then you've got the 200 bar moving average, which basically cuts right through our V-looking bottom. Look, V-looking bottom right here. Then if you really want to start doing things, you have an inverted head and shoulders, which is bullish, and the channel, and you're above the 200. Very nice looking chart. The Dow Jones Industrial Average looks good for trading on Tuesday. Then we have the Russell. Traders, the Russell, inverted head and shoulders, above OTAPMA, above the 200 bar moving average. It looks really good. Then there's the bull flag. You gotta like the Russell. Now the Russell is one of our leaders. The leader looks good. It's a nice V-looking bottom. You have your inverted bullish looking head and shoulders. Certainly here is your bull flag. You can't deny seeing that. So you got your bull flag inside the right shoulder, above OTAPMA, above the 200 bar. I think you got to like what you see there in the Russell for trading on Tuesday. Then we look at the emini S&P traders, the same look. We are in an inverted head and shoulders. Coming out of it, you held the 200 bar. You're now above OTAPMA. Bull flag as well. You gotta really like the S&P for trading on Tuesday, expecting something like this to happen. Then we move along and traders look at the German DAX. They're getting better in Germany. They're getting better in Europe. And a round of applause for their DAX because, hey, they need this, right? Look at what happened. This line represents previous highs. We got up, made the previous highs, backed off. Got back above previous highs, and so far have just come down to test them and have been hanging out right about here. The DAX on the daily looks like it wants to move higher, but very nice that we are above yearly highs, making new yearly highs. Then you look at the DAX on a weekly chart. Traders, this DAX on the weekly, above OTAPMA, above the 200 bar moving average. Look at this major resistance line. Starts in 2007, hits again here when we made our previous highs for the year. This is a weekly chart. This is weekly resistance, very meaningful. That resistance line comes all the way down to here. We are above it and in the form of a nice bull flag. Let me blow this chart up for you. Let me zoom in just a little bit more. Look at how smart the breakout looks coming out of the bull flag. The breakout is here. This looks pretty good, OMNIX. So you got nice breakout of resistance. You got that nice bull flag right here. And we are above that bull flag, looking good. I think this market continues higher. So the German DAX on the daily and the weekly showing that it wants to move higher. Then we change gears for a moment and we look at something like the soybean market. Shoulder, head, shoulder, projection. We've come down to the projection. Since then, we've had a bear flag form. Traders, here's your flagpole. All these series of days moving down. Here is your flag. We are now flirting with the 200 bar moving average. If we stay below the 200 bar moving average when that report comes out tomorrow, we continue on down in your soybeans. Traders, pull your own charts, do your own homework. Make sure that you know how to look at these graphs. And if you do not, come on down to livewithoscar.com and allow me to transfer my chart reading knowledge onto you. So traders, you've seen the charts. There is our technical argument for why we have that green OMNI on the board, and I say we get the follow through because it certainly looks that way. The Russell looked good, the Dow Jones looks good, the DAX looks even better. Just the soybeans didn't look so pretty, so I'll bet you that report knocks them down a little bit. Traders, pull your own charts. Make sure that you know how to read these graphs. I kid you not, if you do not know how, you come on down to livewithoscar.com. It is what I do. I teach my OMNIX how to read these graphs, so hopefully, as opposed to throwing them a fish, I teach them to fish for themselves. Come on down and allow me to teach you how to fish for yourselves by learning how to read the graphs very accurately. At least I will do my best to teach you how to do that. All right, traders, so let's get out there. It's Monday night. Let's see what's going to happen. We're starting to get towards the middle, and, you know, once we get past the middle of December, we got to be very nimble with our trades. We got to be quick to hit and run, and we have to be careful because volume tapers off the more you get towards the end of the year. And, of course, we are in the Santa Claus rally now, so we expect it to move higher. We will continue to work with the markets in that fashion until either OMNI turns down or the markets get too thin and we have to close down for the year. I'll be with you every day until then. Traders, I'll see you at livewithoscar.com. Don't forget, always keep your emotions out of trading. One of the best things you can do to help yourselves with that is say this to yourselves every morning, every afternoon, every evening. And you know what that is. Stops are in. Emotions are out. Rock and roll, and watch out for more follow through on Tuesday. Futures trading is risky and can cause substantial financial loss. We do not claim or guarantee that you will profit from the information provided.